Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm out here doing a little car maintenance. Just trying to keep everybody's car on the road when you got as many cars as I do, which is I think 6 now. You got a lot of work cut out for you, but I wanted to put a little plug in for this thing. I just bought this a couple weeks ago, and this thing is amazing. This is my old one, and it has lasted for several years, but just until recently, it stopped charging. So I thought maybe I just had a bad battery, but then I realized I put it on another battery and wouldn't charge. So I was in a situation where I needed one right away, so I went to Amazon Prime, ordered one, and came up with the other one. You can tell this one's old. It's been dropped a few times. I'll dig into that, troubleshoot that later, but right now I had to get some things done. So I picked this up on Amazon. It was about $30, Prime, shipped 2 days. And it had absolutely fixed every battery I had. I had one that I was hanging on to. Let me go show you real quick. I had this Prius battery I'd been hanging on to. It's kind of like a spare. I swap them in and out, charge them up, make sure they're good. And this is just the 12-volt auxiliary battery. This one, actually, the dome light got left on in one of them and ran it down to about 9 volts when I put the multimeter across it. I put that charger on. Just let it go overnight, and it actually charged it up back up to 12 volts, running fine. So my previous charger just wouldn't even budge it, and something happened to that. I'm just not sure what it was. Yeah, and this one, I put it on, and it ran fine, charged it up fine. I did it to a couple other batteries here. I got the MiniTruck, I've got the van battery, all these that I want to keep running and keep going good. It's also kind of like a tender also, so you can put it on and it just automatically shuts itself off when it's done charging. Here are a little more details on the charger. It's a 12 volt 8 amp 24 volt 4 amp. It's a pulse and it has a repair mode. It says it's microprocessor controlled, professional automatic switch mode, which it does. And if you look at the picture, it'll tell you how far it's charged up, how much voltage it's putting into it, and it'll kind of read in a bar graph mode going up and down when it's charging. It does have charge protection and short circuit protection, so if you screw up and put it on backwards, it's not going to blow up. So again, 30 bucks I think this was. I'll link it below. I'm really impressed. I really thought this was just going to be some kind of quick fix to get that battery going, but I think this is going to work for a while. So first video on it, I'll update it after it's been around a while, let you know how it's working. And again, I don't know, really, there's no brand name on this. So again, link in the description. Hey guys, wrap up with a quick summary of the pros and cons of this battery charger. Let me go through the pros first. Number one, it has intelligent charging. So it automatically shuts off when it's done charging. You don't really have to babysit it, do any go and checking on it several times. It shuts off, it's good to go. It also has a repair mode. Now I haven't had a chance to use it on a battery that was bad enough to do a repair mode, but I have read some of the reviews and they say that works great. Your mileage may vary, look into that yourself. It can do 12 or 24 volt batteries, another plus. It can also do other kinds of batteries, AGM. There's a list I'll put up on the screen here so you can see it, but it has multiple battery support. There is a digital display, which shows you everything that's going on. I think that's really good. My old battery was basically an old analog meter. So this one's a little more informative on what it's doing and what percentage your battery is at. So it's just kind of nice for a nerd like me to keep an eye on and look at those things. And it does have a very brief manual that explains all those features. So that is helpful. It's not what I would call an in-depth battery charging manual, but it's definitely a nice overview to give you some of the information you're going to need to get this thing running quick. Now the cons would be, this is a very lightweight build product. It's plastic. My old one was metal. My old one took a beating. We're going to see how long this lasts being plastic. I'm going to store it in the box it came in, up on a shelf. Where other one, I throw it in the trunk of a car, I throw it, all over the place. So this one, I'm gonna keep the box. I'm gonna try to take a little bit better care of it. It is kind of a thinner plastic case, so, if you're rough on your tools, this one may not last you as long as a more traditional battery charger. Hey, that's all we have for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about it. If you own this battery charger, it's working great for me. So link in the description with all the information, and we will see you next time.